Warrior.
Existing data. New means you're starting to put the data so you can open the branches. But open means the data exists in your system, right? I can still open the data from an internet source, depending on, you can open it from an internet source. You may want to open it from a syntax, an output, or whatsoever, right? Or you import. Importing takes you to a different application. Most of the times will not be what? SPSS. So we want to differentiate between open and import in that when you're not dealing with Excel, with SPSS data set. That's why you see here that you can open from a database. We talked about database the other day. You may want to open from what? An Excel data format, SCV, comma separated data. Now, comma separated data is another format that data is stored. Instead of seeing data in rows and columns, you see everything separated with a comma. This is very much used by programmers. That data will come, you see just a text panel, more or less a text, but the data is separated everywhere with a comma, right? But you may want to open such data set. You may still want to save your data in that format. Yes. Open. You should just have it open. Yes. Just have it open. Yes, because now they've added more options to it, right? Like I said, depending on the version that you're using, you may see that variation. You may see variation. That's why any new, a recent version has more options that are embedded the changes in the industry and try to bring up. Yes. Yeah, you take open, you will not see syntax. Do you have import? If you take open, right? I'm not seeing what you are about. When you take open, they will take you to a location. Just take open. You choose data. So you choose data. And choose data, they will show you, you take you now to a specific location. And in that location, you need to choose a data format, right? You can, yes, the file type. So if it's Excel, you have to select file type and put Excel. If you don't select that particular file type, you will not be able to identify any file that is of that particular. For instance, I want to open with an Excel file type, and if I don't select the file type to Excel, I will not see anything else Excel there. But if we had the system we have here, which is always giving us Excel, you just have to go and I will not need to go and be selective, because by default, you'll be looking for what? Excel documents. Do you get that? So we have new, open, close. You want to close, save. You want to save your document. And this is basic computer. You don't need to teach that, right? Do you need to be teaching how to save a document? No. So you may want to save everything, you want to export. Now, you might have imported your data, right? In SPSS, you want to export it to another file format. You don't have it, but you have a possibility that you can export. For instance, I can export this data that I have here into a command separated data or into an Excel or whatsoever SAS. These are statistical programs, some databases, and the rest. We give you that possibility, right? So you may want to rename and so on, print. They are not that much important. So the key thing is we want to now import data. To import data, I go to import. Since you don't have import, go to open, right? From import, I will choose the file type. So you have to take open and also choose your file type. So I've chosen my own file type, which is Excel. That's why they have taken me to a folder that contains Excel. But if this was not the location I'm looking for, then I'll need to go and check the location. Now, I assume that everybody is using by Microsoft Windows. If you're using a different application, your interface may be different. The procedure may be slightly different. But if everybody's using by Microsoft Windows, whether Windows 7, 10 to 11, then you have that variation. I'm using 11, so we may have slight differences. So I can go and choose. They've chosen. So by default, this is where I want to open. I click on my data and I take open. Now the data